It's a faraway retreat, a place of quiet and calm. A few miles outside Comfort, Texas, this is the house that Jonas Perkins built.
I was looking for a place and time where I could go back to and still, know my neighbor and him know me.
When the 50-year-old artist settled on this land in Kendall County in 1978, it was empty space. Using wood, metal, and stone, Perkins turned it into shelter, a cozy homestead in a grove of trees.
A simple place and time.
A sculptor who describes himself as deeply spiritual, Perkins seems comfortable in the room where satellite dishes serve as the ceiling and styrofoam lines the wall for insulation.
The world is a circle, and we can make a miniature of it, and that's why I try to represent all the cultures. It's symbolic, and at the same time, I represent it through the people that I do.
Perkins spends his days sculpting busts of famous people, like this one of President Clinton.
As soon as it got hot and it became the story, I start taking that energy and just see where it goes, see what happens.
This art studio, which he also built, is a few feet from his home. 19 years of artwork, hundreds of molds. From Henry Cisneros to Ollie North, Perkins is fascinated with politicians.
I study people because presidents represent the voice of the people. And it's the voice of the people and their ideas.
Perkins' popularity has made him one of the most sought-after artists amongst the famous, who buy his work as gifts or as keepsakes for themselves. Some of Perkins' work is even on public display here in San Antonio. What started as a rough idea became the Korean War Memorial outside Municipal Auditorium. Perkins says he had only a few art classes as a kid.
When I first did my first portrait of somebody, I was like 19. This guy named Douglas Cecil Belmont. Old Doug sat there and I started working on him, and sure enough, there it was. It looked just like him.
Perkins hasn't yet been lured by the charms of art dealers and museums who project his work could make him millions. Simply put, Perkins says his work is not so much about the money as it is about the mission.
You have to have a certain center. You just have to center yourself and center your life at one point and give your whole heart to something. Because without your whole heart, it's only a broken one.
And Perkins says it's the art that's given him life, a peaceful existence he's carved and molded, especially for himself. Bridget Smith, Channel 5, Eyewitness News.